What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to be watching the Coach Prime keeps it real about Caden Salter defense and more after a loss versus GT. But GT was a better team. They just put up a fight. That's how you know Colorado is going to do good. Let's get to it.
How's everyone? Awesome. I think we only sustained one injury tonight. I think it was a pull, a hamstring, something like we tweaked the hamstring tonight. Oh, Lord. That's a tough one, especially provoking 3 turnovers and really not coming up plentiful for that. It's not good. Got to be more explosive, more definitive, more decisive with what we're doing.
Wow. I love Caden Salter in that quarterback, man. I believe you can throw some Juju Lewis there in the quarterback side, to see what he do.
With the ball on offense. Defensively, we gave up 463 yards of total offense. They ran for 320 yards. You're not going to win with those statistics. We tried many things. We tried blitzing, trying to fill every gap, but we couldn't get the job done. They were much more physical than we were. They were much more aggressive at times. We made some plays that we should have capitalized off some of the plays we made, but that first half we didn't. And now we're playing catch up statically, and it's not like we were tricked, fooled, or anything. I think we had success running the ball at times as well, but we missed a few plays that we should have hit. I think you all saw that. But overall, man, you got to give them credit. They coached a heck of a game. They played a heck of a game. The quarterback.
This was a good game, bro. Don't mind you. This was a good game. I ain't gonna lie, they can keep their head up, bro, because at least they didn't go 40-0 my old time, like my old referee union boys. At least they didn't go 0-40 like them, bro. At least they didn't go 0-40 like them. At least they didn't go 0-40, man. Let's get to it.
Started off horribly, but he picked it right back up and did his thing, man. So hats off to him. He led his team to a victory. I think our special teams, as I told you, would be special. I think they didn't get a kickoff return. Amata was Mata. We punted the ball well as well. So special teams were special, but we got to do a better job offensively and defensively. And I would take the onus on that. We will do better next week. Let's go.
Nikki, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Nikki Edwards, Yahoo Sports. You mentioned their quarterback, 156 yards on the ground.
Yeah.
What was so challenging about containing him and minimizing his dual threat ability?
Opportunity. They had a tremendous amount of opportunities, and sooner or later, you keep going to the well, something's going to happen, and they were committed to running their quarterback and making it happen. They were truly committed to that. We had some tremendous stops as well, but they kept going and going and going. I mean, I think we were tired and exhausted, whatever, and we should be, much as we trained on that last run, because we just didn't look like we normally look the whole entire game down defensively.
Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, Coach. You mentioned at the top of your statement there about the 3 early turnovers and not being able to convert.
Yeah.
What do you think kind of led to the inability to convert on those turnovers offensively?
Timing, personnel, what we're trying to do. We just got to do a better job. We got to do a better job of making it happen. We got to do a better job of making it happen. I'm not going to sit up here. I'm not an excuse guy whatsoever, and I'm not going to say what I really want to say either. So we got to do a better job of making it happen.
Wow.
Adam, go ahead.
This is crazy, man. I love Coach Prime. I think this program gonna be doing good because Caden Salter was looking nice today. Like, feel like they wasn't physical like he said. I feel like they was just playing catch up ball for real, for real.
How you
What was
doing?
kind of your main takeaway from Caden Salter's performance?
Caden played well. A couple of times I think he should have ran, and he threw. I don't want him to prove to us that he could throw the ball. We know he could throw the ball. We wanted you because he's a dual threat, and we want him to be a dual threat. But I don't think we lost the game because of Caden Salter by any means. He put us in a situation to win.
Jack, go ahead.
My man, how you doing, sir?
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest. Explore the neighborhood.
Yeah, at least they didn't get 40 old, man. Like my old referee Union Panthers.
Just want to ask about the secondary. It seemed like besides DJ McKinney, you tried a bunch of different combinations.
Yeah. A bunch of guys, it's still a competition everywhere. On the other corner, we did some things. A couple of things cost us a little bit with penalties as well. But I think going into next week is more definitive of what it's going to be, and it's going to take a good week of practice too. Some guys have been injured. That's why they went out there as well.
Troy, go ahead.
Coach, you talked about this fall about the importance of physicality.
Right.
To see it not play out the way you want it, is it disappointing or is it small sample size? How do you look at that?
It depends on what you're looking for. Like defensively, no. There's no way you can say you're physical and you got your butt kicked like that. But offensively, you probably would sit out there saying, "Why, dang, they should keep running the ball, right?" Because you saw the physicality that we've been talking about offensively and on that line. So I like some things that I saw. I didn't like some things that I saw. But, first of all, after the loss, you focus on what's bad at first because it's still hurting. But then you kind of flip it and focus on what was good and try to build off that.
Leo, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, looking at that last drive specifically, having 2 timeouts left, what was your thought process with, Coach Pat Shermer, and how do you guys, come up with your management for that situation?
I think we got out of bounds a couple times, so we didn't have to take them. So that's what transpired. We got out of bounds, I think, on both sidelines. And that's what happened. After the first, I think we got a good play, and we caught the ball, I think, for 9 yards. We got 1 yard to go. So if you get the first down, the clock stops. So it don't make sense to really use your timeout in that sense. So we were just really trying to preserve them till we certainly needed them. So, I don't want to go home with timeouts. They don't do me no good, but you got to be strategic as well. Just burning timeouts just to burn them just so you guys won't say nothing, that don't make sense at all. But I think we got out of bounds a couple times, which preserved it for us. And we had incompletions.
Adam, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, Adam Rinberg with ESPN. Just wondering how you felt being out there after everything you went through.
I felt good. I don't feel good right now, but I felt darn good during the game. I think we were playing a heck of a game, and we could have played a little better, but I felt darn good. The staff was doing a great job. You're 2 or 3 big plays. A first down, deep ball, we right there. We don't need pass interference. Another deep ball, we right there. We don't need the nonsense, and we allowed it to happen. And those are huge plays. Like, those plays come back to haunt you, but we're going to get that corrected, and we're going to fix it.
Good.
Coach, let's go to sports. One of the more impressive guys on defense was Martavis
Crazy, man. I wish they could have won, man. Wish they could have won.
today. What did you see out of him in his debut this week?
He played with passion. He played with fire.
Colorado looked.
He made some plays.
Colorado looked promising though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's hard to applaud the defense when we gave up during the 500 yards, man. That's kind of tough. This is a great question. I tried my best to answer it as politely as I could. But it's hard to applaud the defense right now.
Coach, it looked like in the first half, maybe there was, the operation-wise, things were taking a little while to get in. Obviously, you're on the headset.
Yeah.
An observer. Did it feel like that to you as well?
I'm not going to say that. We have so many different personnel groups. Just the smoothness of getting that in and out was, it wasn't a challenge, but, sometimes the guys are not hearing correctly or they're not seeing correctly the signals that's being brought forth. But we rehearsed all this stuff. We practiced all this. We should have been smoother. We'll clean that up for you.
Secondly, you invested a lot in the offensive line this offseason. Clearly, running the ball definitely better than last year.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
Felt good. I think we should have capitalized on a few more and understand the backs that we have are pretty darn good backs. We got 3 guys back there, and Dallin isn't even playing right now that can do the job. And we ran well. I thought we had a lot more yards than we had, but that's quite wonderful considering years past. I think that's probably the highest we've had in a couple of years, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, God bless that.
Tyler, go ahead.
Coach, in the first half, it seemed like they were using some of the wide receivers in the running game as well. When you're already focusing in on a quarterback, running back duo in the backfield, how challenging is that when they're also kind of using the jet sweeps and getting some big games?
It's not challenging because we know it was coming. That's what they do, and they do it really, really well. So it wasn't. It's not like it tricked us. We just got to do a better job in stopping what they were doing. They executed tremendously well.
Brian, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell.
Yes, sir.
I have 2 quick questions for you. But first off, overall, I know you're not happy with the result, but did you see enough tonight that you're like, there's enough here to fix and we'll be fine going forward?
Well, you always see that. I'm optimistic on everything. We're definitely going to be fine. I'm not concerned about that. And we could have won that game. It's not like we got our butts kicked. Like we could have won that game. They ran the heck out of the ball. They did that, but we had opportunities. Like I'm pretty sure you guys are harping on the opportunities that we didn't take advantage of. So if we take advantage of those opportunities, I have a whole different mood up here right now. So we got to get that fixed, and we will get that fixed.
And then one more question about Caden. You mentioned the other day that like he's never been on stage this big. And he played well.
Yeah.
But you mentioned a couple times maybe he overthrew the ball. Or maybe keyed up a little.
Still nerves.
Is that something that you feel like, okay, he's got that out of his?
Yeah, he gonna do that. Also, it's a couple times he could have ran, and he decided to throw. It's like, dog, you're a dual threat. You know what that means? like use your legs. But man, he's a great kid, and he played his butt off. I'm proud of him in a lot of aspects.
Hey, Coach. Patrick Gossett, Sports. Isaiah Harge had a few nice plays on special teams.
Yeah, that's who he is. That's who he is. He's one of my favorites, and I think everybody knows that. That kid gives you everything he has academically. Just a great kid, never on any list, never late to anything, never missing anything, and he does his job, and he does it well. Full speed at all times. Great kid.
Go ahead, Mark.
Mark Kizel, Denver Gazette.
Yes, sir.
As you promised us, this team would look a lot different offensively. Is it to be expected that it will take some time to gel into the type of team you want to be offensively?
No, we ain't got time to gel. We got to go right now. We don't have time to try to gel. We had a whole spring and a whole summer to gel. We got to go get it. We got to go do it right now. And you're a few plays away from going to do it. The running game looked promising. We could have taken advantage of that a lot more. I think the passing game is promising. It ain't like they had us covered. You know, we got to take advantage of that a lot more. Once we combine those things, and you're going to see that going into next week, we're going to have it together. I'm very optimistic of where we are. I like what I see in some aspects, just not defending the run.
Coach Prime, Justin, 9 News. You embrace tradition here. When did it hit you that Ralphie wasn't out in front of you as the team's running?
I knew that. Excuse me, what was the last part? I'm sorry.
And the disappointment, maybe that is that not.
I'm not disappointed. Raffy got to do what Raffy got to do. You know, I think you guys have taken a day off, right? Everybody in here. So give Raffy some grace. I mean, she had a good run, right? So they're preparing another Ralphie, I'm pretty sure, and we're going to be all right. All right, Ralphie's going to be straight. But tradition, we honor Coach Mack today tremendously, and I like that. You know, I had my own little look. I had to prime it up a little bit, but this is sort of like the jacket he wore, and we definitely want to.
Wow, this is so, crazy, man.
Win for him, and I apologize for not doing such, because he was an icon, a legend, a man of God. He's so many things. I wish I could do his half the things that he accomplished here.
One or two more, Rylan, go ahead.
Ron Scholes from Rough Report. You mentioned that the running game looked promising, and Micah looked like he took a big step forward tonight. What did you see from him?
Tremendous passion, tremendous physicality, tremendous toughness, and a guy not pouting when we took him out and the other guys had an opportunity, because you look for that. You look for who's not a team guy, who's an eye guy. You look for that on timeouts. You look for who's standing up, who's sitting down, who's, for the team. And that kid is made some unbelievable strides. And hats off to Marshall because
this is so crazy, bro. How they lost, bro.
he knows how to deal with each one of his backs individually as well as collectively.
Go ahead, sir.
Coach Brown, Aaron Reed here with USA Top 100.
Fast though, like, catch that.
What's the status on Chauncey?
I have no idea right now. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Again, Bucks on SI, it seemed that there may have not been that much incorporation of the wide receivers in the passing game tonight. Did you kind of wish that were more of the case, or did you think that was more of how the game went?
We're going to get it right. Great question. We're going to get that right. I promise you, we're going to get that right. When they had the opportunities, they made plays. We're going to get that right.
Last one, go ahead.
Amanda Ferguson, Fox 31. What did you learn about your team tonight?
They didn't quit whatsoever. They're physical. They offensively, when you see the linemen say, "Look, Coach, let's do this. Let's run this ball. Let's run it down their throats." I'm whooping my guy. I'm killing my guy. I mean, that's the kind of verbiage that you hear, and the receivers wanted to eat as well. So I love a lot of those things that I saw. Defensively, we got to clean up all that. I mean, we just got gashed for 463 yards, man. The quarterback's looking like a Heisman candidate right now. We made that happen for him.
Oh my God, bro, I love it.
We got to do a better job collectively, defensively, on neutralizing the opposing team's running game. And when they take shots, we can't get PIs. We got to do a better job with that as well. Anybody in here didn't get an opportunity to ask a question? Go ahead, my man.
Hey, Coach, Bill and Weiss with the CU Independent. There's kind of one thing looking at Delaware next week. There's one thing you could point at and say this needs to improve before next week.
I'm still here. I'm not on next week yet. I'm still here. I'm still present.
I'm so sorry.
It's going to be a minute before I flush this thing. So I got to really think about this because I fought me more than anybody else. And I got to really see how I can improve to make sure we're on the right path of success. So I'm not nearly ready to flush this thing. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
Hey Coach, was there any moment of reflection not having Shiloh and Shador here?
Yeah. Harge came and grabbed me. He said, "Let's take the walk." And I was in tears taking the walk with Harge.
I want a coach like that, bro.
Because he has that much love and that much compassion for me that he said, "Let's take this walk." And that was a wonderful moment, man. It's a moment that I would never forget, never. Because it's not like I initiated. He came to me and said, "Let's go." And that's what this college football thing is about. It's about love. It's about peace, forgiveness, trials, tribulations. It's a tremendous journey that we just want these kids to develop into men. And hopefully what transpired tonight will bring us closer together as a team, as well as challenge us to go to the next level and fix what was broken. We good, everybody?
Yeah, we're good, Coach.
God bless.
Well, thank y'all guys for watching. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow, today, which is today, so post this video today. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.